Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, gonna be talking about the 49ers and Saints game today at 1 p.m., 10 a.m. Pacific time for you guys. So that's very early for you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have to just wake up and watch the game. But for me, I have a little bit of a day, and then it'll be an early afternoon game at 1 p.m. Eastern time on the East Coast. So, yep, talking about injuries, talking about some final thoughts for this game, and just getting ready for this game because this is a very important matchup for both teams. This could determine a lot of things later on before the end of the season in terms of tiebreakers and what have you. So hopefully we get this win, and that would be a very beneficial thing for the 49ers because we have to catch up with the Seahawks now in terms of everything else. So, yep, 49ers and Saints, I can't wait for this game. I'm pretty sure you can't wait as well. So let's talk about the injury report first. First up, the 49ers, a couple of guys are going to be officially out for this game. Julian Taylor, backup defensive lineman, and strong safety starter Traquaski Tart. I think the latter is going to be a very big loss for the 49ers, but luckily we do have a guy that can definitely play strong safety as well. His name is Marcel Harris. I think his number is 36, and yeah, he's been a very good player for us last year in 2018 as a rookie, and he filled in very, very well for us in the game against the Ravens when Tart went out with an injury, and he was able to force fumble Lamar Jackson, which he never does in his life this whole year, so that's a very impressive thing. I'm not really too concerned at all, but it'd be nice to have Tart in the game because he has a lot of heart, and we've seen him ball out all year long. But Harris, not concerned at all. I think he's going to have a pretty good day for the game against the Saints. He has a pretty good defensive backfield with him, along with Jimmy Ward, Richard Sherman, Akella Witherspoon, Emmanuel Mosley, those guys. So not too concerned at all, but it does suck that Tart is going to be out for this game. Julian Taylor, not too much of a big concern. He has very limited snaps, but it does suck that we don't have a lot of defensive line depth because we've been hit definitely hard on this defensive line thing. And yeah, it sucks, but luckily we do get Dee Ford back for this game. So Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, those guys, they can eat up all day, and hopefully they have a good day against Drew Brees and company, which I will be talking about in a second. So other guys that are questionable for this game, Joe Staley, I don't know if he's going to be playing officially, but he is listed as questionable. Dante Pettis as well, I don't know if he's going to be playing as well, but I think Kyle Shanahan wasn't really optimistic about him, and plus he probably is putting him in the doghouse right now because Pettis has not been having a great season with the 49ers at all this year. Sophomore slump definitely, and guys like Deebo Samuel, Emmanuel Sanders emerging as great receivers for us. I mean, Pettis, he's been a little bit lost for the most part in the 49ers wide receiving core, so that is unfortunate. I was a big fan of his and still am, but just still trying to find his way as a sophomore slump. So it is what it is, but for the most part, everybody else looks like they're ready to go, and I can't wait to see what happens. Matt Breida should be making his return as well, full practice all week long, and yeah, I'm ready for this game. So two people officially out, and we'll see who else is going to be on the inactive list. I'm guessing guys like CJ Beathard and them are going to be out. Also, Chase McLaughlin is not with his team anymore. He is with the Indianapolis Colts, which they do need a kicker because Adam Vinatieri is really showing his age right now. It does suck to lose him, but Robbie Gould, I am a big fan of, but it has been an up and down season for him all year long in San Francisco. So we'll see if he can get his mojo back in this game against the Saints. It's in the dome, so it's not going to be in the rainy Baltimore weather that we had last week. So I shouldn't be too concerned at all with Mr. Gold, number 9, to kick our field goals and extra points. So, yep, there you have it right there. 49ers looking mostly healthy for this game, and everybody's coming back. We're getting reinforcements back, so that's a very good time to get everyone back, and I can't wait to see what this team does against the Saints. And for the New Orleans Saints, they have a couple of guys out for this game, a lot of linebackers and what have you, so I'm going to be naming the list right now. You got Kiko Alonso, AJ Klein, Zach Line, Andres Pete, and one more guy that is out for this game. What is his name? He is Jason Vanderleen, tight end. So a couple of guys going to be out for this game, and I don't know if that's a good thing for them. Teron Armstead's going to be questionable for this game, so their offensive line has been hit big time. So the 49ers, they might be able to take advantage of that. I don't like to see people injured, but it is what it is. We've had a lot of injuries this past year already, and it's people are coming back healthy, fortunately for us in San Francisco. But yeah, New Orleans offensive line's been pretty beat up, and Drew Brees, you better be embracing the defensive line because that's going to be hurtful big time if he can't get away from Nick Bosa and company. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I mean, the Saints, they have a couple of guys out. The 49ers, we have only 2 guys out. So this is probably the first time the 49ers don't have as many guys as out as another team. But fortunately for us, we're all getting healthy, and that's a good thing for us. So talk about some final things for this game. Drew Brees, definitely very important guy. Taysom Hill, a very gadget guy for a quarterback. You got to take into account him. He's kind of a mobile quarterback too, but for the most part, Drew Brees is going to be the quarterback. And you're looking at him, you just have to pressure him all day. And he's a pocket passer. He won't be running around all day, especially for his age. That would be very dangerous for him to run. And yeah, if they could just do the formula that they did to beat Aaron Rodgers' company. I think that's a very beneficial thing. The thing is, Rodgers is more mobile than Drew Brees, so if they could just pound him, keep him in the pocket, then I think it's going to be a clean day for the 49ers defensive line, that they can get some sacks, and I'm expecting number 91 and number 97, 99, all those guys to eat on Drew Brees, hopefully. So we'll see what happens then. I know it's in the Superdome. It's going to be pretty tough in there, but the 49ers, they have been preparing themselves with loud music, apparently, so that's probably a good thing right there, to turn up the music and just see what it's like to play in a hostile environment in a very loud stadium. So 49ers, can't wait to see what happens with them. And some other things to look at for this game: the offense, definitely run the ball. I mean, you got Matt Breida coming back, so that's a very beneficial thing. Tevin Coleman, he's been struggling just a little bit. Maybe, I don't know what's going on with him. He's in Kyle Shanahan's system, but for the past couple of weeks, it hasn't been the best games of his life. I mean, the last game he had an awesome game was against the Carolina Panthers a couple of weeks ago, but other than that, he's been very quiet. We've had guys like Raheem Mostert and Breida all year long so far. When he's healthy, they've been playing really well, so we'll see if the running game is going to be a big factor, which I believe it will be with that tough defensive line that they have to go with, led by Cam Jordan and company. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm really excited for this game. So, really run the ball well. Use George Kittle for Jimmy Garoppolo, Emmanuel Sanders, the basic guy that you all pretty much know by now. Defensive line, just pressure Drew Brees all day. He's not going to be running around all day, although you do have to take Taysom Hill as a break threat for the New Orleans Saints. So, yep, that's it, guys. I can't wait for this game. I think the 49ers are still going to win this game in a very close fashion, and we'll see what happens then. So, I'm done, guys. I'll see y'all after the game. I'm thinking about live streaming one day, like a 2-minute drill or whatever in the fourth quarter. I'll see if you guys like that idea. I'll probably have a question for you guys if you guys want me to live stream a little bit before the game ends, if it's like a last second thing like the Ravens and Seahawks game. So I'll ask y'all in the comments below. But other than that, I'll see y'all after the game. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Hopefully I do see you guys after the game with the W for the 49ers. Bye. Love y'all. I'll see you after.